Steyr S9-A1. Hey there friends, thanks for checking in. Today we're looking at a Steyr S9-A1. Recently reviewed this for a tabletop review, and now we're at the range and it's performing really nice. Just like every other Steyr that I've owned and shot, it has a real nice trigger there. I measure it at 5¼ pounds, and it does have a trigger bar safety, but the reset is short. So the follow-up shots are really nice. And then it does have an accessory rail here, but it's kind of unique looking. If you look at the gun, it has a different kind of look to it, but the ergos on it are amazing, and the way it shoots is really, really nice. The triangle sight, okay, known as trapezoidal sights, and the angled lines in the back line up very well. For a 3.6-inch barrel, very accurate, smooth shooting gun. Does have a sight hole indicator on top for your loaded rounds. And I speak very highly of Steyr because, like I mentioned before, it's the third one I've owned, and you get the same characteristics with each of the models. Now this is the smallest model that Steyr makes. It does hold 10 rounds in the magazine, and it's just a pleasure to shoot at the range. The one thing is that it is a bit thicker width-wise than some of the other models, but once again, the ergos feel great when you point and shoot. It just hits the target, which is really nice. Let's go ahead and back it up and see how well I do. That was 10 yards. Let's try 15 yards now. All right, here we are from 15 yards. Cold day. My hands are getting numb. Beautiful sunny day, but it is cold. Let's see how well the S9 does from 15 yards. Feeling kind of confident here. Here we go. You know, that 8-inch target from 15 yards is kind of challenging, but it's a nice shooter, I have to say. I expected it to be, based on the M9 and the C9 that I've shot and owned, but this S9 is every bit of Steyr, which, you know, what's pretty amazing too is that there's a huge group of Steyr fans out there that I wasn't aware of how many there were. But when I review a Steyr, a lot of people come out who typically don't comment, and they say, you know what, I own that gun, I love it, I love everything about it, and that's how I'm feeling right now. Very nice shooting gun. I love the trapezoidal sights, I love the trigger, and the ergos, once again, are very nice. If you have never held a Steyr, and I know there are some people out there that are like that too, because they're kind of hard to come by. You don't see them plentiful in your local gun store, but if you do, ask to hold it, and you'll hold the gun and you'll say, wow, that feels nice. And that has been my experience with everybody who I showed it to, whether it's the M9, C9, or the S9. They hold it and they say that has a great feel to it. Well, that's true. And then when you shoot it, many people say that gun shoots really nice, I didn't know much about it. And so that's why I'm happy to have this and the M9 currently, and I love showing it off too, because not as many, like, although there is a large crowd of people who love Steyr, they carry them, they say that's my favorite gun, there are also a lot of people who don't know much about it. So you know, you really need to check it out to really appreciate everything that the Steyr has to offer. All right, so here we are, 20 yards away, 3.6-inch barrel with the S9. Let's see how it goes. Hit every one. I had 7 rounds loaded up, and I hit every one from 20 yards, which is pretty good for a subcompact gun. I give the credit to the gun and that sight system with the trapezoidal sights. I've said it with my other reviews, but you just fill in that triangle with the angled rear sights, and it just hits the target. So it's a nice gun. I'm proud to show it off, happy to own it, and we'll be doing some comparisons with the S9-A1 in the future. If you like videos like this, please subscribe and share. I always appreciate the thumbs up button. Thanks for watching, and you guys be safe.